What is up, you guys? S1KDK back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what I wish I knew when I began riding first. So I started riding about 4 years ago. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory, I've owned 5 bikes in my lifetime. I'll pop them up on the screen. It's a 1998 Bandit 1200 Suzuki, 2001 CBR 600R F4i or RR, CBR 600 Double R 2006 all black, beautiful bike, and finally my 2023 S1000 RR. I've had a Grom, I've also had a Sur-Ron. So with all that in mind, I think that I know enough to make this kind of video for you guys and just to know what you guys should expect when getting into riding. So coming in at number 1, the people with 1000cc bikes aren't as skilled as you think that they are. I know this is true because I am one of those people. I own a 1000cc and I probably, truthfully, should still be on a 600cc. Now, is that truly such a horrible thing in the world? Probably not. However, most people jump onto 1000cc's with no experience. I know many people down in Colorado, down in LA that, you know, they ask me what should their first bike be, and then they end up getting an S1000, and I'm like, that's not what I told you, man. And then they go stupid fast. They don't know how to correctly drive the bike. They don't even know what to do with a motorcycle. If you guys look at my previous videos, CBR PJ and I are basically at the same exact skill level. I can't even decide on who's better at what. I think we're basically the same. We touched knee literally on the same exact day, and he actually started riding a little bit after me. Only a little bit though, I think around 6 months. However, my point still stands. He is very, very good at riding. I'm very, very good at riding, but he's on a 600, I'm on a 1000. Like, we are at the same exact point of skill level. It's very important to realize that. So if you go to a car meet or a bike meet and you see, you know, a guy with the S1000 or R1 or a Hayabusa, don't go up there and expect that he knows every single thing about a motorcycle, and don't take advice from them if you have that suspicion. Coming in at number 2, try to focus on a new riding skill every single day. Now, for example, it could be lean angle, stopping, emergency stopping, lane positioning. All of these things come huge into daily riding. It is very, very, very important to keen in on these skill levels and these skills in order for you to properly ride and maintain a motorcycle. Emergency braking is a huge thing, so let's say a school bus goes right in front of you and you have to slam on your brakes, or your buddy crashes right in front of you and you have to slam on your brakes. You can't slam on your brakes, you have to progressively go harder and harder and harder on your brakes. It's very important to know that. Otherwise, let's say your buddy crashes in front of you and you don't know how to brake correctly and you crash right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very big topic. You need to know how to do that. Lane positioning is huge as well. If you are in somebody's blind spot, you should be well aware that you are in that person's blind spot. You don't want to be guessing. You don't want to be, oh, can he see me? No, you have to act like they cannot see you at all times, and you have to make sure that you put yourself or position yourself in a good position of the lane or of the highway to make sure that you have the best chance of being seen by every single car around you. Very, very huge, and most people don't realize this, but every single one of my videos, I am constantly scanning the road. Is there a deer here? Is this car gonna jump out in front of me? You have to ask yourself these questions every single second while you are riding. Number 3, and this is a huge one, I am a very, very big advocate on this. It's learning maintenance on your own bike. It is critical for a properly running bike, even with no experience. If you have no experience turning a wrench and just getting your hands dirty, I highly recommend doing it, man. You're going to be saving yourself a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money. I just lowered my bike not too long ago. If I wanted a shop to do that, it was going to be a $600 bill. It took me 4 hours. You know what I mean? Like, you will be saving yourself a lot of money. Do your own oil changes, and then, you know, work yourself up from there. There's YouTube videos everywhere of how to do this, how to do that. Make sure you look up the YouTube video. Make yourself feel comfortable. Oh, maybe I can do this. And then do it. If you have any questions, man, ask a friend around your area, or DM somebody who has the same bike in a different state. I've done both of those things myself. Whenever I have a bike project going on in my garage, I always call up a couple of buddies like, hey, are you free today? Because if something goes on, I'd like to have your help. And I usually buy them Subway or whatever, but it is a very important thing to understand, because if you don't know anything about the maintenance of your motorcycle, you don't know anything. Like, what's your tire pressure supposed to be? What is this bolt supposed to look like? What is this or that? You don't want to start up your bike one day and be like, oh, that sounds a little bit weird, and you have to bring it to the shop, when you could just kind of have that basic knowledge of, oh no, that's the dry clutch of the Ducati, for example, right? It is huge, 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 huge. Please start doing your own maintenance on your motorcycle. You will have fun doing it. I promise you will have fun. There's nothing better than garage beers with the boys working on your motorcycle. I can promise you that. There's nothing better than that feeling. Number 4, this one comes a little bit close to my heart. Do not fantasize about running from the cops or doing illegal activities on your bike because of all of these thousands of Instagram influencers that are posting them running from the cops, them flipping people off, them breaking people's mirrors because they didn't see them. Man, if you try to recreate that in real life, you will be in trouble. You will get in trouble, or maybe even worse, you will end up dead. It is not a good thing to look up to. I've said this in multiple of my videos. Please stop looking up to these guys. They are in Austin, Texas, or Texas usually, or Colorado, where the fast boys are, and the cops don't chase them. If you're in any other state, especially Georgia, do not run from the cops. They will chase you. They will find you. There's so many places around the area now where there's cameras on every single corner. It's so easy for them to ask their businesses, hey, let me get a video of this time, and it's going to show you on your motorcycle. No face, no case. I get it, but it's just not something to be like excited about, especially when you just first start riding. Now, I've done my fair share of, hooligan shenanigans around here, but you do not want to start off your riding career or your riding hobby with a bad taste or a bad taste in your mouth by just running from the cops. And 1 month into new riding, you think you're good enough for a 600cc or 1000cc, you get it, and then you get into your first police chase. It's just not a good look, man. I know many people, many kids around my area that got into the same instance, and now they don't have their motorcycle. They're on probation. They're fighting a felony charge. It's not a lot of fun, man. You have to look at you have to look at not only yourself, but everyone around you, your family, your dog at home, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, whatever it is, man. You got to make sure that you do not put them in danger, and you have to make sure that you are safe on the roadway. It is huge. Please, please, please do that. Number 4 is a huge one for me. Number 5, wear your gear when you first start. Now, this one is absolutely huge, and I know I am bad at it. I'm bad at it. It's just a habit. Once you break the habit of not putting on gear, it's a lot easier. Oh, this one time I didn't put on gear, so I'll be fine this time. I'm even bad at this. So you guys, what I challenge you guys to do, if you are just starting riding or you are about to start riding, please wear gear every single time. Helmet, gloves, sweatshirt, jacket, jeans, shoes, you name it, you have to have it. My grandma, she was a nurse, an ER nurse. You wouldn't believe how many stories that she has around this area of Harleys, because Harleys around this area don't wear helmets, or if they do, it's not a full face helmet. There was this one story that she told me of this one guy. He was going 5 miles an hour. He accidentally locked up his front brake. He had a top helmet on, but not a face helmet. He scraped his face on the pavement for 30 feet. He was unrecognizable after that point. Do you really want your beautiful face to go to waste like that? You know what I'm saying? Just be smart about this, guys. It's a very fun hobby, very fun sport. I love all of you guys. I know this is a pretty quick video, and you know, I went through all my points very fast, but I'm just trying to pump out content for you guys. I got a new microphone, so we'll see how this sounds. All of these clips in the past are very, very old. Tail of the Dragon clips, you know, all of that stuff. So I love all of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you guys took away something from this video. All of these points I took a few days to write. I wanted to make sure I got the most prioritized points that I think I have of things you should know before riding a motorcycle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Please comment what you think about the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at 4,500 subscribers, which is a big deal for me. Make sure to use my code S1KDK5 at BT Moto or Brentune. Make sure to use my code S1KDK on Cardo for 10% off, and then NBT Clothing is S1KDK as well. All caps, no spaces. I love all of you guys. Peace out.